Hey y'all, welcome back to the kitchen. Welcome back to another vlog. We are doing things. It is Monday the 23rd and I am home. Now, I have been doing a ton of stuff. I've been teaching a ton of classes, a ton. So today is the first day. That's enough, and spread the love out. Today is the first day in how long that I haven't had to teach a class after? It's been a minute. So
7 years.
Mind your business. Some people just do a lot. So I'm gonna get some dinner started. Typically Jackson does the cooking. I don't do the cooking. However, I'm on a lifestyle journey and I have to do my own things. We are going to be making we're going to be doing a flip on stuffed peppers. Not stuffed peppers. What do we call them? Jalapeno poppers. I have a few jalapenos. I don't have a ton, but I have a quadrillion banana peppers, right? So we're going to be making a stuffed banana pepper, but we're going to jazz this up just slightly because my sister brought us some pulled pork yesterday. Our pastor has a business. It's called, what is it called? River Pappy Barbecue. River Pappy Barbecue. I'll link it, y'all. He smokes butts, Boston butts and briskets and stuff on the side of his other stuff he does. And so she brought us some because she couldn't eat it all. And so instead of just having traditional barbecue sandwiches, because I'm not eating much bread, I'm going to take some of this barbecue and I am going to take some cream cheese and we're going to make a filling. We're going to put it into a Ziploc bag and pipe it into I'm going to pipe it down into the banana peppers. And we're going to put these in the air fryer. We're going to wrap them with bacon, put them in the air fryer. Sorry, y'all got something in my eye. Put them in the air fryer for 20 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that. So we thought we would bring you guys along for the process, thinking that you might want to enjoy the process. And so let's jump right in. Hey y'all, welcome back. All right, it's several days after I started this vlog because I got sidetracked. Y'all, too much is going on right now. Okay, so we're getting ready. We're prepping for Hurricane Helene. We live in the southeastern North Carolina. We live at the beach. My hair is crazy. I went to the gym. Just ignore it. And from that storm that came, Tropical Cyclone number 8, that did not have a name, we got hit pretty bad. Now, my family, we're all good. Life is great. I mean, we did not have any damage at our house. Let me just say that. But where we live, lots and lots and lots of damage here. And so we are trying to prep for that. Now, we were out of school all last week. Then this week, the students were asynchronous for Monday and Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. They went back to school Wednesday. Some schools have not gone back because of the roads. They're not fixed. They sunk in, they washed away, a lot of stuff. And we can't get the buses down them. So with Helene coming, 2 schools are opening tomorrow. But then everybody is off on Friday because the storm is coming. And so with that being said, there's a fly that need to die. All about the ramen around here. I needed to go out and stock up on some things because we never know. Now, it is not supposed to get us the way the trajectory is going at the moment. However, those outer bands of rain and all that, one little bump, one little shift to the right, and it may not bode well for us. So I wanted to make sure we had a lot of stuff in the house that we would need. And also, because I'm on a health journey, I'm still on this health journey, y'all. I have worked out. Today is the 25th of September. So I have worked out 50. So that's 56 days since August 1st. I've worked out 54 of 56 days. Just my journey, what I'm doing, all the things. And so I need to increase my protein. I am not getting in nearly enough protein at all. And so I have had to prep and get some protein things. With that being said, I bought some protein, but it is not what I typically buy. And we're going to do some meal prepping because we don't know if the power will stay, if the power will go. And then again, me trying to eat, what I have done the last 2 days is I have done some intermittent fasting because I have not had anything prepped for meals. And so I'm getting ready to prep some stuff. I'm not doing keto. I'm not Whole30. I'm not any particular thing other than I'm trying not to do any sweets or treats. And I have not had coffee for a couple of days, trying to see, because I'm kind of in a stall right now. I'm building muscle, but I'm not dropping weight. And I know it's because I'm not eating enough food. I'm not getting my calorie count in, and I'm not eating enough protein. So I've had to make some adjustments to that. And you'll see some things here in just a minute. I'm going to turn my camera around, let you see what I got. I spent $180, $90, almost $200 today. It just is what it is. It is what it is. And so there that is. Turn this camera around and let you see what I got. All right, so we'll just start here. We got some keto bread. There's a fly. He getting ready to go up out of here in Jesus' name. For a meal that we're planning tonight, and I wanted to have bread, so I decided to get something that I felt a little bit better by eating, which was keto bread. And then we got this Nature's Own butter bread. That was buy one, get one free, so I just went ahead and got that. Because the kids can eat that with no problem. I'll just stick with this. This Steakums was buy one, get one free. And so I went ahead and bought this. We're going to be cooking this tonight to have on the buns with some cheese. I picked up some neck bones. A lot of people may not eat pork neck bones. I grew up on this. And so I'm going to clean these. I'm going to put them in an Instant Pot with some greens that I got in the can. And I'm just going to put a little bacon grease, bacon grease, a little bit of seasonings, and it's going to be just like homemade. Trust me. I picked up some decaf coffee. One of the things that my doctor was noticing when I was at her office the other day is my blood pressure was a little bit elevated. And I typically drink decaf coffee, but I had stopped at Aldi, picked up some caffeinated coffee, and I happen to be drinking quite a lot of coffee. Now, I drink about 80 to 96 ounces of water per day, which has been keeping me to like a cup of coffee a day instead of a pot of coffee. And I'd gotten off my water for a couple days, and I'd had like 2 or 3 cups of coffee, and so that cannot happen. So I went back to some decaf. I haven't had coffee in a couple days, so I'm going to give this a whirl. Foil and some Ziploc bags. I picked up some rice because I'm getting ready to do, I'm going to do some spinach. I'm going to do some of this meat with some rice as a make-ahead meal. So I'm going to be prepping that. Picked up some of these chicharrones. I like the Max pork rinds. They have those now at Food Lion. Before I could only find them at Walmart, and only every now and then. I got this for my salad. I typically get a different brand, but this one is called the Protein Pack. And it has 7 grams of protein for a 1/4 cup. And I'm trying to increase my protein, so I picked up this one. Eggs, again, disrespectful on price, but cheaper than it was last week. Now, these 2 things here, I got Pearl Millings, and I'm going to call her who she is, Aunt Your Mama. Aunt Your Mama, period. I grew up her Aunt Your Mama, and she going to be Aunt Your Mama today. These are 2 pancake mixes. Next week, I'm hosting pancakes and pajamas at my house for some of the ladies. And so when you buy these waffles, you get the syrup for free. So Jackson and sister are getting waffles, really Jackson, because he'll eat it. And then I was trying to get the syrup to go with my pancakes mixes. Now, I'm providing all the pancake mixes. I'm doing the meat, like the bacon and the sausage. Of course, this is for us to eat this week. And everybody is bringing something. So all the ladies are bringing something. And of course, I will share that as well. So here we have 2 thick sliced bacons. They are the 0 sugar, which I picked those up. Egg whites, because I try to do 1 egg and a 1/4 cup of egg whites in the morning. And then I do that in the afternoon, again, for the protein. Picked up that for Jackson. Baby spinach, because I'm going to use this with some of this meat and some of the rice to make a dish, because I like that. I made it last week. It was really good. Spring mix, because I love to have a salad for lunch. And then I picked up cucumber. I have had cucumbers. I had that today for lunch, a whole cucumber, just a little bit of ranch and a little bit of this kind of stuff on it with some almonds. And that was what I had for lunch because I didn't have anything prepped. Picked up some of this Oikos 000 yogurt. This is 15 grams for the whole cup. I can't eat the whole cup. Sister's like, Mom, why can't you eat the cup? Because of the texture. I can't stand the texture for long, so I can only eat half at a time. But I can eat the whole cup in a day. Sister asked for almond milk. Picked up cheese because I'm not giving up cheese totally. But I picked up 2 things for the sandwiches tonight. And then if we need to do sandwiches because of the storm, we have meat in the fridge. This is where I made some protein decisions. I picked up these cod fillets, some raw shrimp. They were buy one, get one free, but they only had one. And then some tilapia. Because I'm trying to get my protein in, but I'm still trying to keep it leaner protein. I did pick up pork chops because I love pork chops with the bone in. This is my favorite pork chop ever. 2 things of strawberries. I'm planning to get those all cut up and put in a bag so that we can eat them. Typically, stuff goes out of date because it's so far down in the fridge. But if it's already cut and prepped, we'll eat it. I picked up these 0 added sugar keto chocolate crunch bars, some grapes, some coffee creamer, and then, of course, bathroom tissue and toilet paper towels. Picked up 2 things of bottled water so that we can have enough water just in case. But this is what I purchased for the grocery haul, and we're getting ready to do some meal prepping in about 15 minutes. I'm going to cook some of that cod. I need that in a bowl. Where that fish is, it needs to go in a bowl. Throw that out.
Oh, what?
That yogurt. I don't want to eat none of that Alvin. Brenda Ann. All right, y'all, I'm getting ready to put on this, sorry, y'all, I don't mean to have it on. But I do still need the Instant Pot going with rice to get the rice ready. I'm gonna put some beef bouillon in it. There's a fly in here that I need to kill. In the name of Jesus. So I'm gonna do these steaks because I wanna go ahead and do the steaks with the spinach and the rice because I'm gonna prep that for myself. Now I don't love meal prepping. My kids think I love to be in my kitchen all the time. Not the truth. I have 50 other things I could be doing right now. However, I need meals. And I had somewhere to be last night, and I got home, it was late. And I was asking Jackson something about food, and I said, well, what time did you eat? He said 8:30. I can't eat at 8:30 at night. I've got to be done way before that. It's 6:22 right now. Because Jackson does cook 99% of the meals, I'm on his schedule, and I can't be on his schedule. So I have to bring myself back into the kitchen. It's not what I want to do because I have 99 other things I could be doing. I need somebody to chop up those peppers, please, because we need to use them. We made stuffed peppers the other night. Very good. Using our banana peppers. I did not have a huge crop of... Jackson, give that to the dog. Dropped one. I did not have a huge crop of jalapeno peppers, but I did have a very good harvest of banana peppers. So we made those like jalapeno poppers. I dropped the steak, so the dogs are going to get one tonight. We need to get the floor wiped up because there's some on the floor.
Oh, guys.
Now, how I like to cook, I like to go ahead and get multiple things going at a time because it just makes me feel like I'm productive here. And then I'm trying to cook because I need to have meals. I'm going to the gym every day that I'm able to go to the gym. Like Friday, I will more than likely not go to the gym because I'm not going to get off. I mean, I'm not going to go out the house. We're out of school, but I will go work out in the garage since we cleaned it, and now I can get to the workout stuff. But my preference is to just go right after school because I get busy doing stuff and my time gets away from me. Okay. All right, so I've got that done. I'm going to get some rice going. Jackson, the Instant Pot. The trash bag that we had to put in yard scraps in, it's going to rain. So we need to get that into the trash can. I don't want to leave that open for rain to fall all up in it. Okay? All right, very good. Rice. Did we use the rice? Probably.
Here.
All right, I'm going to let this go ahead and work itself. I'm going to put on some rice now. Using my Instant Pot. Pork chops are going in the air fryer. This is the Uncle Ben long grain white rice. Now, typically I don't eat white rice. However, I'm not on any specific plan, and I don't like any other kind of rice except Uncle Ben's rice. Grew up on it. It's just a thing. It's not even, you know, that's just what I grew up on as a girl. It seems to hold together pretty decently. It doesn't get mushy. I don't like mushy rice because of the texture. I'm trying to figure out what in the world is making noise. It's the composter. We have compost going. Oh, I meant to wash that. Oh, have mercy. I meant to wash this rice. Have mercy. Too many things on my brain. Let me go wash this rice and I'll come back and put it on. All right, I have a little bit of bacon grease in here. I'm just gonna put it in the rice. I'm gonna put some butter in after it's cooked, but I'm just gonna put that little bacon grease in there right now. to give it some flavor. I've added salt and stuff. I did wash it, but I had forgotten to wash it. Just got sidetracked. Too many things on my brain. Okay, it is on, and I'm going to put it on the rice cycle. Rice. And start. Okay, that's going. I'm going to stir this a little. Did you fix the toy?
What?
Did you fix the toy? Or did she have a different squeaky? Alright, so I have a jar for the leftover rice. I'm just going to put that in there. Now, some of you have seen, I posted yesterday on the community tab that I had was featured on Black Women Losing Weight, or Black Women Weight Loss Success. I can't remember. I know in the Facebook group I'm in, it's called Black Women Losing Weight. And I've been in that group for a long time, years. But I very rarely posted. I would always look at the ladies who were doing so well and having all of their great success. And I just started posting as I had lost some weight. Now, to be very transparent, I've gained 5 pounds. But my clothes fit very loose. I think that is coming from the strength training. I'm very heavily strength training. I strength train probably 5 days a week, and then I'll do a cardio day. Like I'll do 2 days on a cardio day, which is usually just riding the stationary bike or walking on treadmill. 2 more days cardio, then the next day is my 5th day of weights. I do exclusively weights. Now, I do not work out in the gym for 9 hours. I do a 30 to 45 minute video depending on what my friend sends me. So I'm in a group that I set up and created. One of my friends that used to live here, we used to work out together at Planet Fitness. And her husband got transferred his job, and so they moved to the West Coast. And we kept in touch kind of here and there. And all of a sudden, we just kind of got to chatting again on Facebook. And we were talking about going into perimenopause and how that was, affecting our bodies. And she's like, hey, so I've been doing these workouts. You want me to send it to you? Just remind you every day? Because I was like, I'm trying to fit in working out. This was April, May, somewhere in there, June, somewhere in there. And I was like, oh, that would be so helpful. So she started sending me the workouts every day. Now, of course, I get them later. She gets them, her time 3 hours behind me. So I get them later. But sometimes I'll have enough that I can roll it. So I'll see today's, I might do tomorrow because I'm doing yesterday's today. If that makes any sense. So when we started working out together by her sending me the workouts, and I was like, well, I got a couple more friends. Let me see who wants to be a part of the group. So I was asking, did anybody want to be a part of the group? And several of the ladies said yes. And so we just put together a chat group, and we send out the workouts to each other. We don't regulate whether you do it or not. It's just in there. Some ladies like more of the stretching videos, so she does send some stretch videos. I have another friend, she sends Pilates videos. I just do whatever my friend Leland sends because I don't have time to be looking stuff up, and it works out for me. The girl that we follow on YouTube, her name is Sydney Cummings. I just do what Leon sends. She likes this girl. There is one that I want to try called Sweating in the Spirit, or something about the spirit. I want to try that one. Because sometimes I listen to this music and I'm like, I don't know about this music. But it's all catchy. It helps you get through the workout very quickly. My children are in the background playing, so all of that foolishness and ruckus is Jackson and Gwen. Yet nobody's in here chopping vegetables or doing what I've asked to be done. Let me regulate. BRB. Okay, so in here I have neck bones. I have Margaret Home greens. I know some people don't do canned greens. Live your best life. My greens are not fully done yet because I just planted them. And then that's potatoes and bacon grease on top. So I'm going to put this on in this Instant Pot. I'm working on peppers. Rice is almost done. Sister is working on pork chops. I'm gonna try my best to save seeds. Sometimes, y'all, I pull out my seeds like everybody else and I lay them out on my paper towel to get them dried, and they turn black. So I don't know why they keep turning black on me, but I do it like everybody says. You just put them out on a paper towel and they just turn black. So I've not been able to actually get any seeds to, well, not pepper seeds. I've gotten other seeds, but the pepper ones not always. This is my first green bell pepper that I've gotten. Typically my peppers and tomatoes do extremely well. For some reason this season I did not have the best peppers or tomatoes, green ones anyway. I've had a ton of banana peppers. Banana peppers were very prolific for me this year. And I use them just like I would use anything else. They're not hot and we're okay with that. Okay, the rice is done and I'm actually going to use that rice in another recipe. But I need to get these, peppers cooked. So I'm trying to get them in, and then the rest of them, because I don't want to lose food, is I'm just going to cut them up and put them in freezer bags, because I want to be able to keep as much food as I can. I don't raise food to make it go bad. Alright, I'm going to turn this back up a little bit just to cook these peppers through. I'm going to take most of that off. Well, I'm going to leave enough for dinner tonight, but I'll take some of that off for the meal that I'm prepping. I'm going to prep. Alright, I've taken some of the meat out for dinner tonight. And because this is just going to be a little bit, I just need to have some type of a protein. I have a little bit of meat left, some peppers, and I'm going to put that, I'm going to do the spinach. The whole thing. Sister's working on dishes. Jackson is walking Gracie to get out of kitchen duty. And sister's already got the pork chop done. Pork chops are in the air fryer. All right, the rice is done. I'm working on peppers. Brenda. But I'm gonna vent this rice so I can use it for, okay, careful. Okay, the rice is done. All right, very good, just like I like it. I don't like, I like rice that is still whole, intact. I'm gonna put some butter in that. So I'm gonna do this half a stick of butter in the rice. I'm gonna move it around. Probably a little bit less water next time because it's feeling a little sticky to me and I don't like sticky rice. So I did 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of water. So maybe like 3 3/4 cups of water. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of this rice to put in this spinach and meat. And so there it is. That's one dish that's already just done. Now I just have to put it in some bowls and wait for it to cool, then into the refrige. Now some people would put it separate, the rice on one side, the meat on the other side. I don't mind it being mixed up. I'm gonna mix it up anyway, so I just mixed it up ahead of time. And definitely a little bit less water because I don't want my rice to be sticky. Okay, I've got the meat back. I've finished that one. Got the meat back in here now. I'm gonna put cheese in here because this is gonna be dinner. I got a cabbage that's not acting right. We're gonna compost that as well. When I mean not acting right, it's just been in the fridge too long and it's got some bad spots on it and it's just gonna go in the composter. The very last thing I would love to get done is finish up these peppers and get the strawberries cut. It's 7:21. We're gonna take a small break so we can eat and then try to finish this out. And I'm just gonna let this cheese melt. And that's the end of that. All right, we're gonna eat real fast and then I'll bring you back and show you the rest. All right, y'all, we're just about done in this kitchen. So here was that cabbage that was just needed to go. And so what I have in here, I'm gonna show you. Let me move this out of my way. I don't want to take it out, but I'll show you. So I did this on the Vigo setting, which we can continually add stuff when it's on the Vigo setting. So this has been a couple days worth of, there's eggshells in here, there's coffee grounds in here, There are just all kinds of little scrappy things. And so again, we're gonna add in, you know, I cut these up a little bit, cut this up just a tiny bit so that it goes in here with no problem. I'll get sister to help me, maybe. And so what I want to do is I'm trying to nourish, thank you sister, nourish my soil as much as I can, right? The first couple years that I gardened, I didn't realize you needed to add in nutrients to your soil. I just didn't know. I never saw my grandparents do that. They just gardened. Of course, I'm sure there were things that they did that I was not aware of. And, you know, we had animals, so I'm sure they already had their own manure and fertilizer and all the things. So we just finished up cutting up peppers and strawberries. Now I got to be careful not to overfill this because I want to make sure that it closes. There's a max line. Okay. All right. We can add more as this goes down. As it composts, we can add more. So I still have some left that I'll add. And most people would say, well, Shakema, you didn't use all of your you didn't use your vegetables. That's just a waste. You can look at it that way, or we can look at it as, you know, it's just, instead of naturally composting back into the ground, if we left it on the bush or on the plant, what it is doing is we're just going to compost it back into our soil, and it's going to grow and produce more veggies. So I'm going to put 1 tab in. So I have 1 tab, and I'm going to put 2.7 ounces of water on top of this tab, close it, and I'm going to put it back on the Vigo cycle so that it continue to break down for us. And here is our meal prep for the evening. I did the neck bones with the greens and potatoes. There's a little bit of rice under the bottom because we just had a little bit left. So I have 6 bowls of that, and this is what's left over. We're just letting that cool. I've got 6 things of protein yogurt. I have a little bit of dried fruit and some fresh strawberries. And then this is our steak, rice, spinach, and peppers. And this is what's left over. That's going in the freezer. We'll finish up those strawberries. And then we had a chicken that we needed to pluck. And so Jackson plucked the chicken. So this is what we have as far as meal prep for the evening. And then the kitchen, the dishes are done. Or they're in here. Sister went ahead and did the dishes. Jackson's going to put the Instant Pots up. I did not get to my fish, but we're going to put that in the fridge, and I'll cook that tomorrow. That does have a light feature on it, so you can actually see what's going on inside of the composter as it's doing its thing. So we just let it go. We let it do what it does, and we'll add in the rest of that tomorrow. Pork chops are done as well, and so that is going to be our meal prep. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. Those of you who are in the direct path of the storm, please, please, please be very careful. We are praying for you guys. We just pray that the Lord would put his hand over your area and over you and your family, that you all would be safe, you would be well, that you would have all of your needs met in Jesus' name, that there will be no hurt, there will be no harm, no danger. We pray for your property, that the Lord would put a bloodline around your property, that you would not be facing lots of damage and different things. We just pray that the storm would dissipate, that it would move on along, right back out into the Gulf where it needs to go, and leave everybody alone. So we just pray that and believe that for you guys in Jesus' name. We do want to thank you so much for stopping by, hanging out with us, y'all. I'm still not the best at vlogging, but I try. So if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe. If you have not had a chance to go over and check out my story, I linked it. It's in the community tab. I would love. I'll try to remember to link it in this video, but I may not remember. We would love for you to go over and just read and see, you know, what God has said and has done. So anywho, thank you guys so much for stopping by. We'll see you guys next time. Bye now.